Hey folks, big news today. In fact, maybe the biggest news we've ever had. All right. Yes, we're going through Corona shutdown. Yes, you're not in this beautiful space. But we had already kind of been planning on doing this. So we said, what better time than now? All right. So the big news we have is we had done some studies earlier in the year on social media and stuff, and we've been talking to a lot of people in the industry and a lot of you guys. And what we've decided is to better align our brand with what actually goes on in here, right? And we want you to be able to comfortably bring your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, and not be this issue of, oh, I can't do this movement, or I can't do this movement, or I can't do this movement. We hear that all the time as people walk through the door before they've ever taken a class here. And so, starting this week, we are going to rebrand CrossFit Scioto. Now, it's important to understand nothing that goes on inside the four walls is really going to change, okay? And we are just better aligning ourselves with what we do, and we think it speaks to the athlete that we're trying to bring in. So let's hear what the rest of the coaches have to say.
We are making this change to our overall brand to better align ourselves with what we actually do inside the four walls of the gym. De-emphasizing the word CrossFit will allow us to grow into the next 10 years and make the gym more inclusive for all.
It is important to reiterate that the programming will not change. We will continue to follow Invictus programming so that we are all harder to kill.
Performance, fitness, and life is our slogan, and we will continue to live up to those words to best forge the direction of the gym.
As always, we will continue to strive to make your time at the gym the best hour of your day.
We can't wait to see everyone in person when this is all over.
Well, there you have it. Lots of great information. Oh, I forgot. I didn't tell you what the new name is, right? We looked at a lot of things, right? The LLC for this business is called Buckeye Strength, LLC. We have Buckeye Strength and Performance. I didn't think that really spoke to what we were trying to do. Buckeye Fitness seems too generic. Plus, there's already a Buckeye Fitness in Grove City, something similar. Buckeye Athletics, I thought about that for a while. I like it, but obviously Buckeye Athletics sounds too much like Ohio State, right? So we wanted to take, really one of the big things is when we look at our entry point, right? You see, if you're in class, right, you're seeing that we're not doing a lot of on-ramps per se. We haven't done a class on-ramp in over 3 years. And so our model, especially with performance, fitness, and life, our model is direct to class. We can bring anybody off the street for the most part, 98% of people that are somewhat conditioned. If you're very deconditioned, we have a route for that. But when you bring somebody off the street, just like when you go to a Orange Theory, when you go to a Cycle 614, a bar class, an SOS, they don't do classes with you. They put you right into the class. And we've done that for the last 3 years. It's what we call the direct to class model. But when you call yourself and you brand yourself CrossFit X, Y, and Z, people think you can't come in and it's not a direct to class. So with all that being said, we wanted to better align it with the direct-to-class model versus the CrossFit model. We are, again, still going to be CrossFit Scioto as an affiliate with CrossFit.com. We will still be doing CrossFit in here. As everybody said, very little is going to change, if anything. You guys might not notice any difference, right? But we decided to change the name using some of our logos and some of the stuff that we already kind of had to Buckeye Metcon. Buckeye Metcon. Metcon really symbolizes in this space, in this industry, what we're trying to do, metabolic conditioning, right? To make you run further, longer, stronger, faster, all those sort of things. Lift more for longer periods of time. It's metabolic conditioning. And so going forward, we're going to be called Buckeye Metcon. It also helps align ourselves with the lab that's up front, right? The metabolic conditioning lab. That's going to be Buckeye Metcon Lab. If we return, and hopefully we do, the 24-hour-a-day concept that we just recently closed, the strength laboratory, it will Buckeye Metcon 24. Okay? This also allows us to add second locations and third locations and stuff with this kind of model and branding. So if you have any questions, by all means put them down there, or email me, or at jason@buckeye.fit, or the team at buckeye.fit, or send us a message and we can answer your questions. We got a lot of other information that we're going to push out probably in the next week about this, but for the most part, really nothing's going to change, except we hope that the name is much more inviting to your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, as opposed to having CrossFit on the outside of the building where people just don't want to come in. So that being said, I hope everything's going well. The weather looks good. We might be turning a corner, right? The corner of the box here, and be in the 60s at least. Obviously, we're waiting on bated breath every day to see what the governor's going to do about opening the phase 1 kind of businesses. He could choose not to even include gyms in phase 1. Hopefully that's not what he does. We've been working at the local and state level to get gyms, and especially micro gyms, right? That's what CrossFit, this segment is, micro gyms, included in the phase 1 with some obviously restrictions. So that being said, I hope everybody's having a great day, and please let me know what you think about the name and the logo and all that sort of thing below. Have a great day. Take care.